back to another episode of the panel. I'm your host Tanmay, and with me are your fellow panelists Nii, Arjun and Sean.
On tonight's episode, we shall be taking a look at a rather peculiar incident of news reporting.
That's right, the most recent episode of the Faking News had some rather strange incidents.
So, without further ado, let's take a look at the footage from the Faking News.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Faking News. I'm your host, Alfred, and today marks a landmark event at NUS. For the first time in NUS, there's been a demonstration taking place at Cambridge Hall. Our correspondent, Kevin, is down on the ground live. Kevin, any updates on the situation down there?
Good. Alright, Alfred, I'm here at Cambridge Hall, and the protesters have been here since morning. I'm going to try and get hold of one of them.
Ban caps!
Hi, sir.
Ban caps!
Sir.
Ban caps!
Yes.
Ban caps!
May I know your name, please?
Oh, you can call me Maybe.
Alright, maybe. What is the purpose of your demonstration today?
Oh well, as you can see from our board, we are saying that caps are evil. Caps have to be banned right now.
Alright, why this hatred for caps?
Well, my friend told me that everyone who wears a cap is either a smuggler or a burglar. Now, since everyone who wears caps does bad things, it is obvious that wearing caps causes you to do bad things. They are an artifact of hell. They need to be banned right now. Here, hold this. Ban caps! Ban.
Whoa, what did he say? Everyone who wears a cap is either a smuggler or a burglar?
And that's why he thinks caps make people do bad things? What do you have to think about all this, Nii?
This sounds like a very familiar fallacy I've done in class.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it is?
I think he's confusing correlation with causation. This is, I think, it's post hoc fallacy. No, hopefully people at home are aware of this. Let's take a look at some more footage.
Sir, could you just tell us why you think people who wear caps are bad people?
You want to know why everyone who wears caps are bad people? I'll tell you why. Everyone in a cap is a thief. Do you know why people commit theft? It's because they're greedy and money-minded. Do you think these people will stop at petty theft? No, they'll move on to bigger and more damaging crimes like drug smuggling. Can you imagine what a terrible place the world would be if everyone wore caps?
Well guys, if I'm being honest here, I can't believe that it said that all thieves are going to be moving on to bigger and more damaging crimes.
Yeah, that's obviously a fallacy. It's known as a slippery slope fallacy.
That's right, Nii. I don't see the logical link that he gives between events. It just doesn't get into my mind.
Yeah, well, this thing just keeps getting from bad to worse, doesn't it? Well, let's take a look at the rest of the footage.
Sir, how are you so sure that everyone who wears a cap is a bad person?
How am I so sure? I'll tell you why. My friend here was robbed by a man in a cap. Tell him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was robbed by a man in a cap. Not once, not twice, 3 times. I swear, 3 times. And that too, every time. These men were wearing caps. These caps are pure evil. That's why we are demanding that the government ban caps forever and ever. That's all I have to say.
Saddening, isn't it, to get robbed 3 times? But do you think we can guarantee that all who wear caps are going to be thieves?
No, most definitely not. I mean,
Sure.
I wear caps and I'm no thief.
This is turning just ridiculous, man. He's making a hasty generalization right there, and he's so confident about it.
Well, let's just hope that the news is as critical as we are.
Well, that's all I have for you today, Alfred. It's back to you at the studio.
Well, that's all we have from our coverage on the ground. Thank you again, Kevin, for your insightful coverage. From the looks of it, emotions are running pretty high down there. People are really charged up to get what they're demanding for.
As you can all see, the accounts of all the demonstrators are actually pretty biased. And the fallacies in the accounts are all backed up by pretty dodgy explanations.
Yeah, look at it. You have the hasty generalizations, you have the slippery slope, you even have the post hoc argument. I mean, they all seem to paint a pretty illustrative and detailed picture of what has actually happened.
That's right. However, when I examine the arguments closer, we find that all they do is distort the picture. They are making unfounded accusations based on pure fallacies. That's not how things work.
Yeah, so what do we learn from all this, guys? Next time you make an accusation or an assertion, especially on camera, make sure you can back it up by logic and facts. That's all the time we have today on the panel. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe wherever you will find it. And stay tuned for the next episode of the panel.
Nandri vanakkam. Adios, amigos.
Chai Chin.
And that means good night.